I know, right? I was trying, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to get, It's like, we in it now. We in it now. We in it now. Hold up. See, it's hard. Wait, hold up. Maybe I turn my head around. Okay, here we go. I never been nobody's first, but I tried to be somebody's last. But that didn't last. It happened so fast. I thought she was the one. Love is easier said than done. You see, I never been nobody's first, but we all know that first are overrated. I remember when we dated. I remember how I played it, thought it would last forever, even though the others faded. I never thought I so hated, but hey, it's years later, and the years have played Vader from Anakin to Darth. No more walks in the park underneath the moonlight. The mood's right, but who's right is all we can seem to talk about. Can't seem to ever work it out for nothing. It's not what's on the line. It's everything that you and I thought that we could find. But the truth is, when you take away the flowers and the smooches, we left with two choices. Either we don't or we do this. We left with two options. Make it work or screw this. Whether you a pimp, a player, or just a brother that's the smoothest. I'm still clueless as to why some things just don't have a reason. The vernal equinox of love don't fall in place like the seasons. First kiss, first touch, first hug, first blush, first time that we knew we would always be of two. We would try to beat the odds. First chance to jump the broom. Second thoughts didn't include ever being without you. But here we are. Here we sit. Here we go. Calling it quits. Got to get legalized papers to split up all of this shit. I guess it's true what they say. You can't lead some folks. Lord knows I didn't plan to be unevenly yoked. They say that it takes a village to bring your kids up right, but how you gonna count on the village when you can't keep your wife? You can't be the chief if you can't unite the tribe, and you can't keep a relationship with good sex and better lives. You can't convince somebody that what they got is what they need, and you can't keep it all together because it's best for the seed. See, I'm still clueless as to why some things just don't have a reason. The vernal equinox of love don't fall in place like the seasons. I never been nobody's first, but I tried to be somebody's last. But that didn't last. It happened so fast. I thought she was the one. Love is easier said than done. Okay, boom. Okay. Rap mode. Okay. Let me transform. Bam. I know, right? Okay. This track actually produced by Hemp, the artist, a.k.a. King Tall T, my homie. It's from the album Hustling Backwards. Y'all got an album out. Look, I probably was high. It's the literal word hustling spelled backwards. G-N-I. This is ungoogleable. But if you... It was a good idea to... Just play the track. Just play the track. It sounded... Just play the track. Okay. Guess who's driving?
Oh, God, buddy.
It's out now on all streaming platforms. Check.
A steady drip of water where I'm holding a rock. I'm always wearing shoes that got a hole in my sock. I'm poetry, emotion, don't be posing a lot. A steady drip of water where I'm holding a rock. I'm always wearing shoes that got a hole in my sock. I'm poetry, emotion, don't be posing a lot. And cause she don't love you, boy, that don't make her a thot. And that don't make her less hot. She ain't a better kettle cause she black as the pot. Come to think of it, all my pots are stainless steel. And when you think of it, no, it ain't an aimless wheel. Just guess who's driving? We roll with our flows just like Bama be tired. We all about living, to hell with surviving. Everything is significant. Here at Allocation Labs, the world's an experiment. You tattoo, baby, you ain't gotta believe me. That don't make me crazy. The world did that on its own. If you listen with your mind and prepare to be blown, it's an all-out attack and all we got is these songs. A steady drip of water where I'm holding a rock. I'm always wearing shoes that got a hold of my sock. I'm poetry, emotion, don't be posing a lot. And cause she don't love you, boy, that don't make her a thot. And that don't make her less hot. She ain't a better kettle cause she black as the pot. Come to think of it, all my pots are stainless steel. And when you think of it, no, it ain't an aimless wheel. Just guess who's driving? The battlefield exactly where we belong. So when we need a burst of view, it's either God or it's wrong. And when you recognize a king, it's not just because of his throne. You recognize how he swag out once he get grown. We done with the kid shit. Everything we do considered big shit. Challenge master barbers in it with your wig split, a cut above the frame. In a league of our own, in a nation of millions. You are not alone, we all down here chilling on the same piece of dirt, plant seeds in it. That's how that work. Add water, sunlight, and the power good cheese. That means verbal fertilizer from an MC. Make sure the words are couched in the healthiest peace, and the fruits of your labor shall produce the feast. Now everybody eats and war becomes peace, and those that have learned start to go out and teach. A steady drip of water where I hold in a rock. I'm always wearing shoes that got a hold of my sock. I'm poetry in motion, don't be posing a lot. And cause she don't love your boy, that don't make her stop, and that don't make her less hot. She ain't a better kettle cause she black as a pot. Come to think of it, all my parts are stainless steel. When you think of it, no, it ain't an aimless wheel. Just guess who's driving? Steady drip of water where I hold in a rock. I'm always with. So like, guess who's driving is y'all part. When I punch you, why? And that don't make her less hot. She ain't a better kettle cause she black as a pot. Come to think of it, all my pots are stainless steel. And when you think of it, no, it ain't an aimless wheel. A steady drip of water where I hold in the rock. I'm always wearing shoes that got a hold on my sock. I'm poetry, emotion, don't be posing a lot. Cause she don't love your boy, that don't make her without, and that don't make her less hot. She ain't a better kettle cause she black as a pot. Come to think of it, all my pots are stainless steel. When you think of it, no, it ain't an aimless wheel. That's what's up, I'm there, well, peace out.